Too many people get out of the way. We want to have that elbow nice and tight. Fist almost underneath the chin. Okay, so we're here. Very first variation is just a strict press. Okay, keep everything in tight. When you're overhead, make sure it's locked out. Ear in the armpit, nice and tight here. Just have your feet shoulder width apart. I like to have my arm out here just to kind of balance you out. You can do whatever you want with the other arm. Now, that's just your basic military press. We go ahead and go on the other side now. We go power press. This is just going to be a quick dip with the hips. Cheat a little bit. You're going to drive that weight overhead. What you're going for here is speed. You want to be very explosive here. So quick dip, drive overhead. Bring it back down soft. Quick dip, boom. Drive overhead. Right there. Another thing you want to pay attention to is being just tight to the body. You want to dip, drive. What you don't want to do is you don't want to get out here. Keep that ear in the armpit. Suck it back down nice and tight. Always tight to the body. Okay? Another variation is going to be our split jerk. So we're here. Quick dip with the hips. Jerk underneath it. You're going to be in a split stance. Front leg back. Back leg up. That's your split jerk. We'll show it from this side here. Quick dip. Boom. Balancing it out. Okay? You want to keep that overhead. I'm going to step back first. Coming right back here. With your dumbbells, obviously we can go single dumbbell. We can also go 2 dumbbells, which works just as well. Okay, you always want to get your dumbbells set up so we can rip them off the floor. So we got them here. Boom. Up to that rack position. Nice and tight. Again, very first variation. Just a strict military press right here. Keeping everything in tight. On these, if you want, you can turn to the, you can face your palms forward, but I typically stay palms facing forward just to keep your shoulders healthy. Okay, now another variation is obviously our power press. Boom, get your dumbbells here. Quick dip with the hips. Overhead. Be nice and tight. Make sure your abs are staying tight. Dip. Drive with the hips. Nice and tight overhead. Okay, then our last variation is going to be a seesaw military press. Okay, so we got our dumbbells. We're just going to go one at a time. Pressing overhead, making sure we're tight overhead every time. Seesaw press with the dumbbells, okay? Again, using dumbbells, you can use these in place of kettlebells and sandbags, but if you have access to kettlebells and sandbags, highly recommend using those over the dumbbells. Dumbbells are just as good. So, again, different variations you can use for the bags, bells, and bodyweight program. Check it out, bagsbellsandbodyweight.com. Great program to get strong, ripped, athletic.